special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Some things to work out here. They're going to the air on the first play. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The completion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down to one. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, I'll tell you what, this quarterback is going to get an earful when he gets back to the sideline. We're in the first quarter. You can't be exposing yourself to big hits early in the game like that. Chris, they're going to need him today, and this is just the opening drive.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Scanning the field, it's Stevens. And he's going to heave it deep, right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, third down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch to picking up huge yards to set up now a first and goal.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes a first down pass attempt. First play taken, a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring them down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on 3rd down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas. He would not be stopped. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guess it was going to be a conversation in that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles and get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. But with this group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner looking to create better field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. It's complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw now on first down. Signs the good throw. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's shown what he can do.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Puts some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Razorbacks. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
That makes the score for Arkansas 14, Alabama 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's Stevens. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. Stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down. We're going to throw the football. It's a short completion of the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Misfire and first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And you hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They bring him down after an excellent return, but there's a marker down. We'll see if that stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here.
Finally sock him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Grab by the receiver. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The clock is still running out to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Arkansas. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Press coverage now from the secondary. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Caught at the 30, still running. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Open over the man.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. Like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The Razorbacks will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. Trap him for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. this time. Looking deep on the scramble. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. And the Razorbacks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down. And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. This lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He finds some space.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result is a big gain.
Where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed. But they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down and trying.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They capped the drive with 6 points. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
When there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense, you give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball game.
The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Press coverage now for these DBs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. He hauls it in to the 15, still going. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
And the kickoff will be returned. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense is still clicking. This will be fun. Strange things happen when a conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Spins free. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in where that defense down psychologically.
They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Touchdown, Arkansas. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.